Hey, Diane here. I wanted to do a really quick demo on how you will always be able to have ideas for posts for social media. Now, I know that we are taught to promote or to post 3 to 5 times a day. Sometimes that is really tough for me. I will do 2 to 4 times a day. And it takes a while to get used to it and to be consistent with it. And consistency is key. It's how you build trust, it's how you build following, and how people know that you are in this for the long haul, and that if they need help with their health and fitness, they can come to you because you are consistent. You're going to be there for them. If you post for a couple of days and then there's nothing for a couple of weeks, honestly, it comes off as being a little wishy-washy and that you're not going to be there for them. So consistency is key. It takes practice. It really does. And don't beat yourself up if you miss a day, but just start to get better and get into a habit of that. And you will notice that your comments, your likes, will go through the roof. People will start to take notice. And every time somebody likes a post or comments on one of your posts, it flips it up in that news feed and more people see it. So consistency is key, right? Now, I know it's hard to always have ideas. And I think that's where a lot of you guys struggle. So I'm going to help you with how you can always have a library of ideas to pull from, or you get an idea and you think, boys, that'd be great for a post sometime. Well, if you don't write it down or you don't have it somewhere, if you're like me, it's gone and I'll never remember it again. So I'm going to do a screen share and show you what I do. And this has been a lifesaver for me. So what you're going to do is you are going to create a Facebook group. And that in that group, when you create it, and you can just YouTube it, how to create a Facebook group, you need to have one participant in order to set it up. Just add me, and then you can kick me out after to set it up. So this is what I've done on mine, and you make it a secret group. Put your settings to secret, and you can see on YouTube how to do that. I created a Facebook group. It's a secret group you can see up here called Diane's Posts to Post. You can name it whatever you want. So every time I get an idea or a thought, or I see an image, or I read something, or I hear something, and I think, oh, that'd be a great idea for a post. And you'll start to learn to look for these things. I dump it in this group, and I put it in right as a post. See right here. So I would put here is an idea. I don't know why it's not typing. Here is an idea for a post, blah, blah, right? And then I actually click post, okay? Now this is, didn't post. This will not show up on your timeline because this is a secret group, okay? And only you can see it because you're the only person in there. So you can add images, you can stick photos in there. If you see a photo and you think, oh, like from somebody else's news feed, like a motivational quote or something, what you can do is you just open it, right click, save as, and you can save it right onto your computer, or you can copy it, right click, copy, and paste it right in to this group, your own group. So then what you do is, like, honestly, girls, what I do sometimes is I will, if I see somebody's post, especially like another coach's post, and think, oh, that was awesome. Oh my gosh, what a great idea. I take it and I just use my mouse and I click and I drag and I highlight the whole thing and I copy it and I paste it word for word right into this group. Let's call it the library, your library of ideas. Paste it right in there word for word. Now you're not going to use it word for word, but in 4 seconds flat, there's your idea right there that you can pull from at any time. And I've got them all down here. I got a whole bunch of them. Oh, I already used that one. Yep. I got a whole bunch of them that I've put in here from other people, articles, you know, here's something, I don't believe in quick fixes. Somebody posted something about that. And I will also put in images. And then when you need an idea, here's a whole bunch of ideas that you can use. If you've copied and pasted from somebody else, though, please reword it, put it in your own words. Because if somebody posts something about the busyness of life with kids and I repost that, well, I have no kids, so it's obviously fake. So you do want to make sure and always add something to that post that tells that it's you. Give your story or something. Images. When you share an image or when you post an image, something you like, something that's funny, something that's motivational, always write a couple of words about it, a couple of sentences that says, you know, I got reading this quote this morning and blah, blah, whatever. Just make it personal. People will stop and read that stuff. If you just put in the image, you're not really connecting the dots. You just want to say a couple of things about it. Now, I want to show you an example of what I did. Oh, and here's another thing. Start following other coaches. Guaranteed, the coaches that are the top coaches are the best posters. They have great posts. Use them. They also grab ideas from other people too. Use their ideas and you'll see they're consistent. Consistency and advancing your business and increasing your income, it's all tied together. It all goes hand in hand. You will not see a top post or a top coach that ditches their social media for a week. Just doesn't happen. So I'm going to show you an idea of something I did, something I grabbed from another coach one time. And what I did, team, I put this in as an example in the Spicy Fit Team page a while ago. And I just wanted to show what I did. Here it is right here. And there's another coach's post that I used. Come on, click see more. Now, she posted something and her picture's right here on the left. No, hers is the one on the right. Hers is the one on the right. And it shows that she's sitting there with a cup of tea, obviously in her jammies, and a book. And she talked about, you know, a little personal development and pumpkin coffee to start out my Saturday morning. As my new accountability group gets ready to kick off Monday, I know my new people are questioning whether they will really be able to make a change, whether they will really lose the weight, if they will stick with it. The truth is that every person is tested on their journey. And she gives a little quote right there. So I thought, you know what, that was a really cool post. I like that. She's not selling a challenge pack. She's not, you know, cramming Beachbody down people's throats. She's talking about her own personal development, you know, being excited for the group to start and some of their concerns. So here's my post. And my post below, or my picture, right? Here's my hand. There's my book. And all I said was a little personal development and my new favorite cozy sweater on this dreary day. Kind of started it out the same as she did. As my new health and fitness accountability group gets ready to kick off tomorrow morning, I know my new challengers are questioning whether they will really be able to make a change and be successful to reach their goals. They can. They have taken that first step. They will be tested and they will be victorious if they stick with it. And then I say, the slight edge. Success comes in those small daily decisions. And that came right from the book that I was reading, Living the Slight Edge. You can see it right there. It's pretty much the same idea as what Anne did. I didn't come up with that idea by myself. But again, another thing, don't use it on the same day. If Anne saw that, and she probably would just laugh, right? But if Anne saw that, we have some common friends. You know, I waited probably, sometimes I'll wait a month. I've got posts in my library that are months old. Another thing, be saving pictures on your phone. Keep saving those pictures. Hi guys, you can come in. Be saving pictures on your phone. I see pictures on Facebook. If I happen to have my phone out with me, you can tap that picture and hold your finger right on the picture, and I think save as will come up. It does on mine. It's a Samsung. It saves right into my library, into my camera roll. So I'm always using those too. And Honestly, it saves a ton of time. You never have to worry about not having an idea. You've got your library there. So I want everyone to make their library. Start copying and pasting posts in there that you can use, that you always have a bank of posts to use. Start following some coaches, and you'll never run out of ideas. You'll be more consistent. You'll get credibility as a coach, and you'll also start getting more challengers coming to you saying, you know, those posts really spoke to me. Or not challengers, but just people that are following. It gives them something to look at. And again, keep your finger off the share button and always put in an image. Google Images and Pinterest is where you can find tons of them. Takes 30 seconds to find something. Okay, I'm going to stop the share. And we're done. If you have any questions, you can post below this or private message me. Have a great evening.